Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be getting you clarity on your special person's recent thoughts and feelings of you. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush, or specific person. We're going to take a look at what have they been thinking and feeling about you and this connection. We'll also take a look at what action would they like to take next towards you. And then we will end with choosing who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading today and what is her special message for you. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. So I wanted to say a big thank you to the new subscribers as well as to everyone who's been part of this family. You know how much you mean to me, and it is such an honor to be working here, serving all of you on this journey. So as always, I always have 3 groups for you to choose from, and I also give you many options to choose your group. So you can choose from 1, 2, 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that resonate. I will be showing you each of the cards. I'll also be showing you the crystals that go with each group, and then we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people also like to choose their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So be gentle with yourself. There's no right or wrong answer here. See what you're guided to, take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you just want to have specific guidance on what's going on between you and your person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I love seeing your beautiful face on video call. It's very healing and transformative, and you would be surprised at how much information, knowledge, answers come as you ask Spirit all of your questions right there in real time. We can also record it so you can play it back as long as you want to, and you will be surprised at how many new things also come out when you do that. If that doesn't resonate, I also offer pre-recorded readings. So if you go to my website, livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home, I've also created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. This is my love deck, which I use in every reading, and this is the Money, Career, and Business deck. They're available with free shipping on my website as well as Amazon FBA, and all of the links are in the box below. All right, let's take a deep breath and see which of these we feel most intuitively guided to. So for group number 1, we have Forest Frolic Maiden with this crystal right here. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. Group number 2. At day's end, rest with this crystal right here. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Group number 3, we have reach for your dreams with this crystal right here. I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. Let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs to each group. For group number 1, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces, and we have Virgo. Group number 2, we have Libra, we have Aquarius, we have Sagittarius, And we have Taurus. And for group number 3, we have Gemini, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. So go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose the Forest Frolic Maiden, as well as Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo. And this crystal right here. Let's see. What are the recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we'll start with your oracle cards. Then we'll do your tarot. And then we're also going to be looking at what action do they wish to take, if any, towards you next, based on what we see in their recent thoughts and feelings. And stay with me till the end, because we'll be getting your, who is your goddess for this reading and what is her final advice or message for you. Wow, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Anxiety. Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay. So I feel a couple of energies here. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with someone here who may be entangled in another situation with somebody else, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be any kind of living situation, financial situation, long-term commitment, you know, where you're living with somebody else and you're doing it for a particular reason or a particular goal, okay? I feel that for some of you, because I feel like what this person is thinking in their recent thoughts and feelings is that they feel incredibly anxious because they may be in a different situation, but they have somehow realized, their soul has realized that you are their soulmate, okay? And that is causing tremendous anxiety in them. Now, for others of you who this isn't the case, where, you know, the person you're on your mind is not in a third-party situation, I feel like this person may suffer with anxiety, maybe somebody who has had, you know, depression or anxiety in the past, or even may currently have it, or just struggles with, you know, their mental health. It doesn't have to be like extreme or, you know, like a very like serious struggle, but it could be there, and it could be something that has to do with their attachment style as well. They might be anxiously attached, or they might be somebody who is avoidantly attached. So it produces anxiety in them when they feel that they've met somebody that they feel very close to. Okay, so take it as it resonates. I'm feeling a lot of different energies around this, but whatever your person's physical situation, whether it's a third party or not, or whatever it is, I still feel like there is something in them that is being triggered because their feelings for you are very deep. Okay, so the more they are getting closer to you, the more they are beginning to realize that you are their soulmate, or they're starting to identify you as their soulmate. It's triggering anxiety in them, okay? They don't know what to do. And again, the reason why I felt like for many of you, this person is somehow tied to somebody else, or is entangled in a different situation, is because they might be trying to tell themselves to stay away from you. You're too much of a temptation, Okay? Do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. And it's not that you are a bad person or you're bad for them, but loving you might be bad for their situation. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you, the reason why loving you would be bad for their situation is because it's financial. They are entangled financially somewhere else. It has to do with money. It has to do with abundance, security, safety. So it's like a battle. It's like an anxious battle between, you know, where I am right now is safe and my money is tied to that versus what do I do now I have love. Okay, so for some of you, it might even be a battle between love versus money, you know, or love versus comfort, love versus stability, love versus what's familiar already to this person. Okay. And I feel like for those of you who there isn't a third party, it's just also do not do things that are bad for you. It's their own anxiety. Okay. It's like they are in a place where maybe they're more focused on just working, making money, building their future. Like that's what feels easy to them. For some of you, this person might be a bit of a workaholic as well. Like they may be somebody who ties their identity to work because that's what makes them feel safe. Right? As long as they're out there working, their mind can stay off of you. Their mind can stay off of anxiety. I feel like for some of you, this person may be a workaholic or works a lot or only focuses on their material comforts because it helps them to manage their anxiety because their emotions, their heart, love, that heart space brings out anxiety in them because they might be either anxiously attached or even avoidantly attached. Either way, it's hard for them. Intimacy, being close to somebody physically, emotionally, spiritually, thinking of someone as their soulmate makes them feel anxious, makes them feel uncertain, makes them feel exposed at risk, okay? Because even if there isn't like a romantic third party, this person might even be entangled in some sort of a dynamic where they are responsible for family members, whether it's kids, whether it's grown kids, dependents who live with them or depend on them. So it's like they have to keep themselves free of emotional entanglements because they feel like they have a role to play, whether it's wife, partner, husband, companion, father, mother, aunt, grandparent, whatever it is. They feel like they have to keep their situation static, like they have to stay in the situation they're in and not pursue their heart because they have made promises or they are in some sort of a place where they must focus on maintaining that situation. Even if they don't want to, even if they love you, even if they're realizing that love is more important, it's kind of like they're stuck in maintaining that situation through their own fear, through their own inertia, through their own sense of I need to do this kind of energy. Okay? Wow, this is really powerful. So let's see what else. What else is happening in their recent thoughts and feelings about you, Group 1? Seven of Wands. See, there you go. There's that defensiveness right there. 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Yeah. The Tower. Page of Wands. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay. So yes, I do feel like this person or you or both of you have been trying to walk away from each other because there's something here that is just not in the situation, that is not working. We have this 8 of Cups here as the central energy. Somebody's trying to turn their back and walk away. And for many of you, I feel like this person is trying to walk away from you or has walked away or has forced themselves to turn their back and walk away from you, not because they want to, but because they feel they have to, given whatever is going on in their life situation. Okay. But this is not coming without a cost. Okay, for some of you, I feel like this person may be acting like they're unaffected. They may be acting very cold, distant. They may be acting like they're absolutely fine while you're not fine, but that is not the case. Inside, they are dying, but they're putting on a front. Okay, inside, they are suffering. You are still in their mind, you are still in their heart, but they're putting on a front because there's something in their life situation or in their own mind that is blocking them, that is like they feel like they need to step away in order to maintain something else. That's why we're getting the Seven of Wands energy, the first card to come out. They're right now in a very defensive posture. So even if you try to talk to them, even if you try to reason, even if you try to reach them, group one, I feel so bad to say this because you deserve so much better. This person is not ready to hear it. Okay, and that's not your fault. They're in some sort of a phase right now, a holding pattern, where they're stuck and they're paralyzed because they know how they feel about you, but they don't know what they can do about it. And so they're shut down. And they might be even denying their own feelings to themselves because they can't act on them, or they have decided that they cannot act on these feelings. So they are in this very hyper defensive mode. So it doesn't really matter what you do or what you say. You know, it doesn't matter what anybody does or says. Their mind right now is stuck onto that defensive mode. Okay. And there's a very fast moving energy around that. Okay. So this person may have withdrawn very quickly, right? They may have withdrawn from you very abruptly, and it may have felt like whiplash. Like, wait a second, yesterday you were in love with me. Today you're like a stranger. So whatever happened here, it happened very quickly. It was like a turn that they took very fast, and it made you feel like they've turned their back on this relationship, on this connection. But the thing is, it's like they felt like they had to do it. Okay, they didn't want to, but it's almost like there's something in their situation, or whoever, if there's a different person or people involved, in that pressure made them do it. Okay, but I feel like there's a tower moment coming for them because they're trying to suppress something that won't be suppressed. They're trying to push down something that cannot be pushed down. And so it's going to ricochet, like it's going to come out, and the tower is going to fall because they're trying to not love you. They're trying to forget you. They're trying to turn their back on you. It's not going to work. And when it doesn't work, Page of Wands are going to come back, not in the most mature way. This is not like the greatest energy, but it is the energy of passion and fierceness and like something happening very quickly. They might come back with like a very passionate, fierce little text message or something, in order to reestablish like that contact, in order to feel like, they're not completely losing it. But it may not be the kind of contact you would want. That's the thing. So then, Spirit, can you tell us, like, is there any real action in this immediate future that this person will be taking? Do they wish to take any action? Home. Oh my gosh, twin flame, see? Separation. Forgive. Okay. So I feel like, see, the reason why you feel, and we got the soulmate card, which is the closest in this deck to a twin flame card, and we got the actual twin flame card, which is very rare. Doesn't come out much, but you don't have to believe in twin flames or labels or anything. But this does show that this person feels a very deep attachment, very deep connection to you, and that is why they are like buckling down. If they're in a third party situation or any other kind of situation where their anxiety has been triggered, where they are feeling very like not ready for this kind of love, this kind of relationship, which often happens when something is this deep, then they are buckling down right now. Okay, like they're trying to force themselves to stay away from you. They're trying to force the separation, even though they don't want it, even though but they feel like they must do it for whatever their life situation or their internal state is, where they're not ready for this kind of connection. They're not ready to commit to it at the level that they know you deserve, because you feel like home to them. And that's very powerful to this person. You feel like home to them. But right now they're in some sort of a holding pattern, like I said. But when this tower falls and they come back to you, when they reach out to you again, which they will, they're going to ask for your forgiveness. Okay? If they've disappeared, if they just completely bailed on you, if they behaved in a way that was very hurtful, all of a sudden they're going to come back when that tower falls. When the pain is too much, they're going to come back. It won't be the greatest, most biggest declaration of love or whatever, but it will be something, okay? It will be some sort of passionate plea for some sort of forgiveness, okay? But right now, it seems like they are trying to force themselves to see if it's possible to live without you, because whatever is in their internal or external situation is forcing them to do that, okay? So let's see what is... Who is your goddess guide for today, and what is her message for you? Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I feel like Maeve is trying to say, do not let this person get to you, okay? Focus on your own body, your energy levels, and your own emotions, and find your own rhythm and find your own peace, and let this person work out whatever they need to work out. Okay, don't let them affect you, because this is their problem, not yours. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the money, business, and career oracle. These are available with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon.com. So make sure you go to livetarot.com and check it all out. The links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose At Day's End Rest with this crystal right here, as well as Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Let's see. What are their recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we're going to start here with oracle cards. And then we'll do your tarot. And then we'll take a look at, is there any action they wish to take in this immediate future towards you? And stay with me till the end, because we'll find out who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading, and what is her special message for you. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Man holding a coin. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay. So I feel like in their recent thoughts and feelings of you, this person is feeling like you are a breath of fresh air, okay? This person is feeling like you are the person who brings excitement to their very kind of dreary, mundane life, okay? This person right now is going through a phase, or has been going through a phase, where they may be very focused on day-to-day duties, you know, like that's where they feel more safe, that's where they feel more secure. So right now it's like this person has been putting off their emotional needs in order to either earn money, become more financially stable, get into a better career. They could have gone to school, they could have, you know, done extra learning or whatever, but they were very focused on how to make their abundance grow. But it wasn't just for the money itself. It was for them to have more confidence, for them to have more of a feel better in who they are and their identity. And I feel like in their recent thoughts and feelings of you, they're starting to also see that they were using, or they are right now currently using, the idea of working or being really focused on their goals, on money, on career, as a way of putting off romance, or as a way of not opening up their heart to love as much as they might deeply want to, but they don't allow themselves to. Okay, so I feel like in their most recent thoughts and feelings about you, they are feeling very agitated or excited. I feel like this person is very used to their life being a bit more on the boring side, only because they work hard and maybe they don't go out as much, lately. Maybe they've spent like a cycle in their life being more conservative, being more like, okay, I'm just going to focus on my work. I'm not going to really go out, party. I'm not going to really do all those things. I just want more of a quiet life. So they haven't, really been doing a lot of exciting things, but there's something about you that has sparked a sense of joy, a sense of fun again, a sense of flirtation. I feel like you bring out some sort of playfulness in this person, and they're loving that, because they may have been very focused on more of like the boring day-to-day things in life, and they may have been in a cycle where that felt safe to them. Oftentimes when we have gone through, betrayal, disappointment when it comes to love, sometimes it's very easy to focus on career, right? Like, let's do that. I was, my last partner backstabbed me or betrayed me or disappointed me, and I got really hurt, and I don't want to feel like that again. So you know what? I'm going to focus on money and my career, and that's what's going to make me feel whole again. That's what's going to make me feel good again. But I feel like this person may have succeeded in doing that, but they lost the playful aspect of themselves while they were doing that, right? They have forgotten, or that part of them has gone to sleep, the part of them that really wanted to have fun, that wanted to feel romance again, that wanted to flirt again. And so you are bringing that out in them. And for them, it's feeling like new territory, okay? It's feeling like something new, because they may have shut that part of themselves down for like some time, right? Like they must have gotten more into their routine, and there's a sense of comfort in that routine, but there's also a lack of joy, a lack of fun, a lack of spark in that routine. So now in sparking with you, they are entering unknown territory again. Like, they're putting their heart on the line, they're risking something again, and maybe they haven't put their heart on the line in a long time. They may have closed off their heart for some time in order to regroup, in order to heal, in order to feel better after their last relationship. So I feel like this person is now back entering new territory of love, entering this new place of like, am I going to allow myself to feel something again? Do I want to feel playful, flirtatious? Do I want to open up my kind of boring routine, even though that routine felt safe, it doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel fun. And I feel like this person has gotten a little bit repetitious. Like, this card is all about things repeating themselves, And sometimes when, you get into a very safe life that makes you feel like you're not risking anything, because every time you've risked something, you've gotten hurt. Every time you've put your heart on the line, you've gotten disappointed, right? So now you've trained yourself to be all about the same day, almost like I'm going to just do the same thing every day because that's what makes me feel safe. That's what makes me feel secure. And that's what this person is doing. But their life has become very monotonous, very repetitious and boring as a result. So now you, in their recent thoughts of you, they are acknowledging that you have shaken up their life in a really positive, really fun way. Like, you are making them want to live again. You are making them want to be fun again, and that's a really beautiful thing. And that's feeling a little bit uncertain and unknown to them right now. So let's go deeper here. What else is going on in their recent thoughts and feelings of you? Three of Wands. Queen of Cups. Wow, beautiful. Three of Cups. Nine of Pentacles or coins. Oh, Eight of Wands. Wow, fast moving energy. Okay, so I love this. I feel like you are bringing this person alive. Okay, you are bringing this person alive. We have this beautiful Three of Cups as the central energy, which is the energy of having a great time, rejoicing, you know, partying, going out. Look at this, like, you know, cheers with everybody, you know, people having fun, dancing, getting out there, letting loose. So see what I mean? To me, this Three of Cups is a confirmation that you are bringing out the fun in this person, and they love that. And I feel like you are bringing them alive again because they have felt a little dead to the world for quite some time now. And I don't mean dead to the world in a bad way, but just kind of dull, you know, listless, just kind of, again, living the same life every day. But even though it's safe, it's not really fun, right? So I feel like this is so beautiful. This person wants to go out. You are wanting them want to go out, wanting them to want to go out, more, like to have fun, to like let loose, because I feel like this person has been so, again, focused on money, security, independence, and nothing wrong with that. But now they've paid their dues, and now they feel like, okay, you know, I've been working hard for a very long time. I've gotten to a certain place. I think I'm okay. Maybe it's time to connect and have fun with somebody who is really, really touching my heart. Wow, look at this beautiful Queen of Cups. You are touching this person's heart very deeply, okay? You are entrenched in their heart. And I think it creeped up on them. I think they didn't see this coming, as in like maybe over time, like they didn't realize how much of an effect you have on them emotionally. And I feel like it's happened over time. When we have these two threes here, the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands, it's like this is something that has happened, that has evolved. It's something they've always wanted. They've always wanted this sense of romance, this sense of love. They've always wanted a connection like this. And they used to wait for it in their life, but then they stopped. You know, I think because they've had bad experiences in the past. So they're like, you know what? I'm not going to wait anymore for love to come to me. I'm just going to move on with my life. But that's when love actually came, when they stopped waiting. And it's interesting how when they stopped waiting and they were just living their own life, man holding a coin energy, Nine of Coins energy, very independent, not even thinking about love, that's when they met you, and you started having this effect on them that nobody else ever has, okay? And I think it strikes this person like lightning, like, you know, it makes them want to have fun. It makes them want to let loose. It makes them want to embrace joy in a way that they haven't before. And now look at this beautiful Eight of Wands. This is a fast moving energy. This person is moving quickly towards you. They're moving quickly towards, you know, wanting to come into a union with you. And for those of you who like to travel, this could even be a travel request, like, hey, let's get away for the weekend, or hey, let's go somewhere. You are making this person want to move, because I feel, and I mean move in a good way, right? Like come alive and do something, move their body, move around, take trips, travel, like do something fun. Because I feel like before they met you, they were kind of in this very holding pattern. Like they were just kind of go to work, go home, go to work, go home, that kind of thing. And now you've inspired them through who you are, through the emotional connection as well, through their growing romance and feelings towards you. You've inspired them to, you know, step into joy, which is so lovely. Let's see, is there any action they wish to take? Outcome, results, conclusion. Yeah, see, there's an outcome coming here. Compromise, mutual understanding, flexibility, give and take brings rewards. Yes. Beliefs. Okay. So I feel like this person definitely struggles, as you can see, with their beliefs as to why they have settled into this life. Okay, so their life, again, may be very routine, may be very structured, may be very much about work, right? And that's become their core belief, that that is what feels safe. I don't have to put my heart on the line. I don't have to risk my heart. I don't have to risk my emotions, right? And so I feel like this person has definitely gotten used to that, you know? And now they feel like in order to have what they want, which is to be with you, in order to have that outcome, they kind of have to compromise on those beliefs now. And maybe they've been stuck in those beliefs for a long time, right? So I feel like this is a compromise that they are absolutely willing to make because they're ready, or they're becoming ready. And I feel like what the Three of Wands, that's also another energy of them becoming ready for love to arrive, right? That they are adjusting to it. They're adjusting to this new feeling that they may not have had in a long time with this Queen of Cups. This is very powerful emotional energy. There's a lot of feeling here. So this person, it may seem like, okay, with this Three of Cups, we have somebody who wants to party with you, have fun with you, but it's not superficial, okay? They want to have fun with you and do fun things with you, maybe even travel with you, because you are so significant, because you are not casual. You have connected to them in a deeper way. They are starting to feel love if they don't already. It's love. It's not casual fun. It's not, oh, you're interesting, you're exciting, let's go out and party. No, they want to party with you because you are something more. Because you've opened up something more emotionally, and that's why they are willing to compromise on the life that they may be living today, okay? Because they want a better outcome. And for you, in their heart, it's a yes. See? Even if their beliefs have taken them down the road of, okay, I should just work, I should just focus on that. Wow, this is really lovely energy. So let's see, who is your Goddess Spirit Guide, and what is her message for you? Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. See? So that's what makes sense with this person and this energy. Allow yourself to receive what this person wants to give, because I feel like they want to give to you. They want to experience things with you. They want to come to you and tell you, hey, this is what we should do. I want to spend time with you. You know, I want to do things with you. So why not just sit back? Don't initiate. You don't have to chase anything here. Not that you do, but you know what I mean. Just sit back and receive, watch, and observe what this person brings forth to you now. Okay? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recording. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career oracle. They're both available, free shipping, at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 who chose the Reach for Your Dreams, as well as this crystal right here, and Gemini, Cancer, Aries, and Capricorn. let's see. What are their recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we'll start with your oracle cards, then we will do your tarot. Then we'll look at, is there any action they wish to take towards you in the immediate future? That one just flipped out. And then stay with me till the end, because we will be finding out who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading and what is her message for you. So we have, you deserve love, you are lovable. Community. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. Okay. So I feel like this person deeply values you. They deeply see who you are in their life. Okay. There's something here about them feeling limited where they are right now. I'm almost getting this energy of somebody who watches you more from a distance. They don't have to be at a distance, but it's almost like they observe you more. They hold back their speech. They think and feel much, but they say very little. This is the energy I'm getting. And I feel like the reason for this is, for some of you, there is some sort of a third party situation, and that's why they feel a lot, but maybe they don't say as much. Okay. Again, that's not for everybody, but I am getting two energies from this card right here. One is that the reason why this person idolizes you from afar, like observes you. I feel like for many of you, this person puts you on a pedestal, like they think very, very highly of you. They revere you. They respect you. They think that you are above them in many ways. I also feel like they think that they are below you in many ways, in the sense of like their own self-worth is lower. Okay, they may not have a lot like of deep self-worth within them, but that might not be obvious on the outside, right? Like they might be good at hiding their insecurity. They might be very good at hiding their low self-worth. And for some of you, that might be because they do have a community of people around them. They could have a family, they could have friends, they could have, people around them, not necessarily third party. It could just be that they are close to family, they're close to friends, like they have people around them who have certain opinions. That's for some of you. For others of you, that community card right here is about them having another life, like whether they're married, whether they're in a domestic arrangement, living with somebody, maybe they have kids with that person. Either way, this person is observing you. And for some of you where there is a third party, they are observing you more from a distance. They're loving you more from a distance because they can't speak up or they can't say it. And you do know, for some of you, you might be having a relationship with this person. So you do know that they love or care for you, but they may be a person of few words, okay? Like they try to show you through their actions what their devotion is. But you might not be getting a lot of words from this person. They may not be able to use their words to openly claim you or openly tell you how they feel. Okay, but they try to show you through action. And their limitations might either be because they are not free to openly give you that love or show you that love in public. That's the other energy I'm getting from this. For some of you, this person has to love you privately. They are not capable right now to publicly claim you because you might not be free or they may not be free, or maybe both of you are not free. So what they're trying to do is to follow their heart or follow what they think is best for them, but they get conflicted. They don't know what should they do. They don't know who to trust, what to trust, because see, follow your own good advice, trust yourself, you know what is best for you. But they are conflicted around that, Okay, they want to trust themselves, they want to trust their love for you, they want to trust their feelings for you, but they also don't know how to follow that because they feel like they're in difficult waters where there's parts of their life that are not in their control. That's why we're getting this surrender to the journey, release, control. They feel like there are parts of their life that are not fully their choice, okay, whether they're partnered or in some sort of living arrangement somewhere else, where they feel like they would have to release the control of that in order to come towards you. And for others of you, there is a sense of control that their family might have over them, or their community or people around them, where it's like they would have to release those people's control over them, okay? So this is what they struggle with. So in their recent thoughts of you, it's like their love for you is growing. They feel like you deserve more than what they can give you, okay? So right now, if you feel like this person is not fully free, willing, capable, or available to give you everything you need, that they are absolutely feeling that. They're feeling guilt and shame around the fact that they can only give you a little bit. They can't give you everything that you deserve, especially if they are not free to do so. So in their recent thoughts and feelings, they do feel guilty. They do feel shameful around that. They feel like it's not fair to you. They're not being fair to you. They wish they could give you more, right? Again, they're trying to trust themselves. They're trying to trust their heart, but they don't know if even that is trustworthy. So there's a lot of confusion because there's a lot of a sense of, I need to control the situation. I need to figure out how not to lose control in this situation, because they may not know which direction they're going. Like, see this boat here, it's heading off, and there's a light, and they're hoping that this light is taking them somewhere, but your person may feel like they're not quite sure where this boat is going. Where is this relationship going because of the situation or the entanglements that they are currently in? What else is going on in their recent thoughts and feelings for you? Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. See, there's that split I'm seeing for those of you who this is a third party situation. There's a split right there. The Lovers, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. So see, this person, central energy, they absolutely love and adore you. There you have it. You are central in this person's heart. And that's why there's something here. There's some sort of, again, we're seeing the third party situation here as well. Okay. They love you, but there might be, look at this, we see somebody looking upon with jealousy, somebody else in the picture. But I always say it doesn't even have to be a lover specifically. It could be, but it could even be like, a mother figure, daughter figure, like daughter, ex-husband, ex-wife. The energy is there of somebody watching, okay? It could be an ex-partner. It could be a jealous child who wants their parents' attention. It could be many different things. But there is a sense of somebody watching over this connection, and that is what this person is afraid of. It's like they feel like they have to stay at a distance because somebody might be watching, somebody might be noticing, somebody might be noticing that this person has feelings for you, and right now it can't be obvious, okay? They're afraid of the obvious sense of them being seen publicly having feelings for you, okay? Because for some of you, this person is locked into another role here. This could be partner energy, spousal energy, right? Living situation energy. This person is locked into a particular role. And they're coming about it, unfortunately, from a sense of little bit of immaturity, right? I feel like their emotions are mature, but their communication or actions may come across immature, right? So the emotions, the feelings run very, very deep, very deep. But those feelings aren't translating into mature action. There's an immaturity in this person. The way they're behaving, the way they communicate, the way they show up or don't show up. They're hesitating. And when you hesitate, you're not in mastery. Okay, so even if your emotion is in mastery, which is the King of Cups, your communication is immature. It's still learning how to communicate. It's still learning how to claim your real emotions. And that's why I feel like this person, this is the community card again. This is the card of I can stand in front of my community, in front of the town, the city, the world, in front of everyone publicly and claim you. That's what they can or cannot do. That's what they wish to do, but maybe not, again, are able to do. Because of this block right here in these three cards, there's something here. This person, in their recent thoughts and feelings, they deeply wish and desire that they could claim you publicly. That they could stand in front of everybody and say, no, you are mine, we are together. Like it or not, who cares? There's a deep desire in them to claim that publicly. But right now there seems to be a block, or somebody is watching, who is going to block that, or who is going to make sure this person pays the price for their love for you. And that's why this person is very conflicted and hesitant right now. So let's see, is there any action they wish to take? Is there any action they wish to take towards you? Group 3. They're settling for less, that's for sure. Mystery. Denial, repression. Healing, yeah. So this person, they are stuck in some mode where they're settling for less. In whatever situation they're in, doesn't matter if it's third party or not. They are in a place in life right now where they are definitely settling for less. They could have so much more. And again, they know that they also need to give you so much more because you deserve it. And they feel like they're settling themselves. And in so doing, by settling, they are also robbing you of the love that you deserve. Like they are not able to give you what you deserve because they're settling themselves. There's a frustration there. There's a shame around it, okay? This is not something they're proud of at all. This is not something they're proud of. They know that they need to heal. There's parts of this person that has not healed. There's a part of this person that is very much mentally and emotionally struggling in life as well as in this situation with you. This person is not free from their demons. This person has demons. This person has shadow. They struggle every single day to uphold whatever this image is, whatever this life is. It's a struggle and they have not done the work to heal. Okay? Why? Because they deny and repress those emotions. They are not allowing themselves to heal. They're not allowing themselves to seek help, counseling, anything that they would need to finally come to terms with some of the very difficult choices that they've made. They've made choices in their life that have kept them stuck. And once you do that, and the longer you stay stuck, the more you try to justify those choices. And that's what they're doing with this denial. This person is trying to justify being stuck where they are. They're trying to justify their choices. And they're trying to bury that in denial. Because if they were to accept it, if they were to say, I made the wrong choice, I'm keeping myself stuck, nobody else is doing it, even if this person is watching It doesn't matter. Your person can be stronger than that, but they choose not to be because they don't want to heal. And so, to be brutally honest, in terms of their next actions towards you, it's a mystery. We don't know. Because this person is actively wrestling with themselves. This person is actively so conflicted that they don't even know what they're going to do. It's a mystery even to them. Okay? So that's the immediate. It doesn't mean this won't change, but in this immediate moment right now, they themselves don't know what they're going to do. So even spirit can't tell us. Okay? They're wrestling with the demon. Okay? They're wrestling with the demon, and it has nothing to do with you. You deserve love. They know that. That's the first card we got. You deserve more than this. They know that. So let them wrestle with it. And you sit back, live your life, enjoy. And Mary Magdalene is your goddess for this reading, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So again, I feel like this is about unconditionally loving yourself first, group 3, in this situation. Okay? And let this person work it out for themselves. Because again, the central energy is that King of Cups, so the love is there. The question is, the mystery is, when will this love turn into action instead of denial and settling? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. They're available with free shipping at my website, livetarot.com, as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.